Guten Morgen, Kinder. We're going to be doing a lesson about pronouns and verb endings in German, and also the formulation of questions. We'll be covering the first and second person singular. So that is the pronouns ich and du, or I and you, with the verb endings e and st. You may have seen this chart already. This is the singular half of the first, second, and third person pronoun and verb endings chart in German. So we have ich, and then we have the example singe, or to sing, and you'll see that the verb ending for the first person ich is an e, singe. And then we have du, which is the second person, and you'll see that the verb ending that corresponds to du is st, or singst. So du singst, ich singe. Du singst, ich singe. And then we have the third person, but we're not going to be focusing on that today, and that's er, sie, es, or he, she, it. And the corresponding verb ending will be t. So you're going to see 11 slides that have different hobbies or activities. And you'll see me in YouTube videos pronouncing the sentences in German, and you'll read them too. So when we learn a language, it's important to read what we're hearing and listen to what we're reading. And that'll help us commit that new vocabulary and grammar concepts to our long-term memory. After the 11 slides, you'll hear questions where I ask if you do those things, if you do those hobbies or activities. For example, one of the slides is going to be singen, to sing. So you'll hear me say, ich singe. Ich singe. And then in the second set of slides, you'll hear me ask the question, singst du? Singst du? And there will be an answer, either ja, ich singe, or yes, I sing, or nein, ich singe nicht. Nein, ich singe nicht. And so you'll hear me say those. You'll hear audio. And let me show you what that looks like, because it's important that you listen to that audio. The first set of slides are going to be a YouTube video, and that's going to be easy to see. And just a moment. Let's see if I can grab this. There we go. And so you're going to see this audio included. And in order to play that audio, down in the right corner, you can't see it here, but when you watch the Pear Deck in the right corner, you'll be able to click the audio and then listen to it. So make sure you listen to the audio, because you're going to hear the question, singst du? Nein, ich singe nicht. And then you're going to have a multiple choice question that asks you which form of the verb with which verb ending, singst or singe, goes in the blank. Okay, so one of these verb endings corresponds to du, and if you remember in the chart what that is, okay, you might know that singst would fit in this blank. Singst du? And then singe would fit in this blank. Nein, ich singe nicht. All right, so that audio is important, because when you listen to it, you'll hear me say the correct answers. So it's a listening comprehension activity, and then you're also figuring out the correct verb with the correct ending that goes in that blank. So it's a grammar construction activity also. All right, so that's it for this activity. I want you to focus on first person singular, first person plural, and also the formulation of questions in German. Okay, so you'll notice that the subject and the verb switch when you ask questions in German. We don't use helping verbs like are you singing or do you sing. We just say sing you, Okay, we don't need those helping verbs. So that's why it's important to pay attention to how we're formulating questions in German. All right, so that's it for this activity. Viel Spaß, viel Glück. Auf Wiedersehen.